Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Mary, and in today's video I'll be showing you how I made this spilled milk. If you hold it up, this is what it looks like. Now I won't be doing the chocolate chip Oreo stuffed cookie. I've already done a video on that, so yeah, just look for that video if you want to know how I made this. And so what you're going to need for this project is wax paper. Here's the resin that I used. And I have it already measured out here. You're going to need a stirrer. And the amount of resin depends on how big you want your spill to be. So we got that. You're going to need a glass, which you can use any kind of glass you want. This is what I'm going to use. And white paint, acrylic paint. This is what I I got this at Walmart for 50 cents. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our two and we're going to combine them. So we're just going to pull this down off in here. Make sure you get all of it, because this stuff is expensive. And I don't want to waste none of it. So I'm just going to get as much as I can out of it. So yeah. We're going to set that to the side. And we're just going to give it a little stir. And this still may be too much for what I want to do with it. Okay, and we're going to take our white food coloring. I'm going to slide my camera back a little bit. Okay. We're going to take our food color, our white paint, and we're just going to squeeze a couple drops in there and then give it a stir, and then you can adjust it. You can add more white paint depending on how it looks to you. I guess it's milk, so it can never be too white. And I'm going to add just a little more to mine. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick stir again. And if you have too much, you can always work with another project. So this is what I'm doing now. I'm just going to continue to give this a quick stir. And make sure it's stirred real good. I'm going to set that to the side. Now, I did make me some Oreos because I want to use Oreos on this one. So basically what you're going to do now, you're going to take your glass and you're going to take your white paint or your white resin, and you're just going to pour just a tiny bit in there, just like this. You don't want a lot. And basically what you want to do is kind of just run this up on the sides just a little bit like this. And you just going to want to have to play around with it to give it that spilled look. And what I'm doing now is I'm just going down the edge of it like this, so I can make it look like it started to spill out. And we're just going to leave this just like this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to place this just like this because I don't want my resin to be on the bottom. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put a little bit of my resin here, just like this, because this is what's going to what it's going to stick to. And then you lay that down in there. Let's clean up a little bit of this. We're going to lay that down just like that. I need to grab a paper towel. Sorry about that. Forgot to grab a paper towel. And next thing, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and just do this slowly. Just like this. And we're just going to spread this out like this, depending on how you want your spill to look. And then we're just going to continue to do this and let that set. And if you want your spill to be, okay, let me grab my paper towel because I want to wipe this off the bottom of this. And I'm going to let that set just like this. And I'm going to go ahead and take my paper towel and I'm just going to bring it up a little bit this way. Okay, you want to clean off your fingers, stick that down off in there. And next, we're just going to go ahead, take our glass and place it right back in there, just like this. And here's the good time to add your cookies. If you want cookies, this would be the good time to add them. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to add a little more. Just like this. There. I like that better. So basically what we're going to do now, we're just going to take our cookies and we're just going to stick one right down off in there. And I'm going to take one and I'm going to set it on top of there just like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit more of that, my white coloring, bring this in view. And I'm just going to go ahead, scrape this off, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the bottom, just like this. And then I'm just going to stick it right down on top of there, just like that. Because once you do that, it's going to hold just like this. And what I did was, I'm going to go ahead and clean. I got something in there and I don't want it in there when it dries. So I'm just going to take my finger and wipe a little bit of this away. Now, this craft is pretty much done, but I still have some milk left over. So what I think I'm going to do next is I'm just going to go ahead and just do another one. As of right now, this one is done. And I don't want to move it because if I try to move it now, it might mess up my arrangement the way I got everything set. So I think I'm just going to leave it as is. And since, like I said, since I have some more of the resin left over, let me just see if I can slide this. Yep, I can. I'm just going to slide this over. And I'm going to step away from my camera just for a second. And I'm going to grab a different glass because I'm going to make another one. So, yeah, because why not? I don't really want to waste the resin because a resin, however you pronounce it, I don't want to waste it because it costs way too much money to let it go to waste. So what I'm doing now, I'm just cleaning up my edges. I'm just gonna put my glass back down off in there just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do another one. We're gonna use this glass and I'm just gonna clean it out. This one's not gonna have no cookie or anything because I didn't make another one, so that's fine. So we're just going to go ahead and I'm just going to lay some more wax paper down. We're going to grab our glass. We're going to go ahead and pour a little bit in the glass like before. Or if you don't want it to be spilled, you can totally just leave it as is, just like it is. But I want to spill it because, you know, I think it's a neat prank to play on people, especially if they OCD. And this is just what I'm doing. I'm just smearing it around. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna put this glass down like that, like before. I'm just gonna grab some of this and I'm just gonna put a little down just to put this glass off in it, just like this. There we go. And I'm going to grab my paper towel and I'm just going to get this little bit off. And I am going to continue. I'm just going to go ahead and pour down a little bit. And then I'm just going to spread it out to make it look like a spill. And you can have it going anywhere you want. I think for me, I'm just going to leave it like, oops, sorry. Let me move that cup out of your way. Sorry about that. I'm just going to leave it like this. And clean up this off my glass. That way, if you spill any of this on your glass, it will scrape right off. And I'm just going to leave that there. Now, these take about 2.5, maybe 3 hours to set and dry to where they're going to be like this. So, yeah, like I said, this does not take long to do at all. The longest part of this craft is waiting for it to dry. This is the longest part. Yep. So, like I said, if you want to add cookies, you can add anything to it, or you could just leave it spilled like it is. I'm going to take a little bit and I'm just going to put it down like this. So, yeah. Just like that. And don't move it until it's completely set. And like I said, that takes about 2.5 to 3 hours. So just set that in. Well, and then it depends on how cool or how hot you keep your house. That plays a big part in it too. I live in Louisiana, so the temperature varies here. Like right now, as you can see, I'm in a t-shirt because it's super nice out today. So yeah, but once again, I hope y'all like this video, and please let me know how your Christmas was in the comment boxes below. Our Christmas was okay. It was just me and my husband. We didn't really do much of anything. Exchange gifts. That was about it. Neither one of us have family here, so it was just me, him, and our 2 furry babies, Coco and Minnie. And my Christmas was great. I mean, I'm blessed to see another Christmas, so I'm happy about that. So if you don't mind telling me how your Christmas was down in the comment box, and I hope you liked this video. And if you have any more questions, you can email, or you could just write me here in the comments below, or you could just look for me on Facebook. That's where most of you probably know me from. So with that being said, I hope you liked this video, and I hope y'all have a very nice day. And thanks for watching. Bye.